Hey everybody, it's Jack again. Just more updates. Uh, Back to 35th scale. Whoops, crazy camera. Uh, this is obviously, man, I can't even think of what he is. Uh, but he's finished. He's ready to go on a base. Uh, I can't believe I'm drawing it blank. Help me out, guys. Put it in the comment section and call me crazy. I was happy with the way this guy turned out. One of the more interesting faces that I've painted, and I'm looking forward to getting him on a base permanently. And I'll show you that when it's done. All right, there's that guy, and over here I have a different. We'll get some better light here. I was trying to do an exercise in green, just trying to do some glazes and try to experiment with that a little bit. Obviously, far from done. A lot of painting left to do, and I'm not sure exactly what I think of painting in glazes. It's, I found the process to be very difficult, and I'm not very patient when it comes to things like that. There's obviously some benefits to this. You guys that paint with glazes are well aware of that. I started at ground zero with this, primed in gray, and just started layering in greens. Uh, the greens that I chose from were from Vallejo paints, and I also worked a little bit by mixing them with Citadel green wash. But like I said, you can see it's pretty uneven, and I got a lot of work to do to bring him up to speed. He's a Russian artillery officer from the 1800s, 54 millimeter. Okay, and there you see my table. Got a World War One figure here. I thought this guy was really neat. I got him for a gift many years ago for Christmas from my mom and dad, and he's holding a rat, and I just thought that was pretty cool. He's finished and ready to go onto a base and try to get you some better light here. I was really pleased with. This is probably one of the better figures that I've done as far as his shading and highlighting. And this is when I first got my set of Citadel washes, and I tried to incorporate a lot of different tones after I was finished painting to make this guy look really stained and dirty. Sorry, I don't have a better camera to show you this, but if you can see it, I put a lot of extra effort into his helmet as far as making it look dirty, beat up, and whatnot. And I tried using the Citadel washes to create wood effects. And again, I'm sorry for the lighting, but it was inspired by a painter from Last Cavalry Hobbies, Dave Youngquist, where if you look at some of his World War One trench scenes, these are warriors figures. Trying to experiment with P. Dot camo. Again, I watched Longland 67 Shane's video on P. Dot camo. I got a lot of practice to do. German tankers, SS tankers. But anyway, back to Dave Youngquist. He works with a base on his wood products, or I'm sorry, on his wooden models, a base of Iraqi sand, and then he layers Vallejo smoke over Iraqi sand until he gets his desired effect. And I thought it looked great. I don't have any smoke in my or Iraqi sand, but what I started doing with my wood on rifles and grenade handles and whatnot, inspired by Dave, was simply to here's all the figures together. once again, I base painted my wood on the grenade handle and this rifle with Vallejo German camouflage orange ochre. And then I just started doing washes with uh, Citadel Sepia Tone, Agrax Earthshade, and some flesh wash. And for the first try, I think it turned out really good. I'm working on some 120 mil scale stuff right now and trying the same effect, the same technique, I guess I should say. So we'll see how that turns out. And but anyway, guys, I'm still out here. I'm still busy. Sorry for my absence. I've been watching everybody and enjoying your videos, though, very much. Thank you. Keep it out of the trees.